a dog comes to the blind tentatively or slowly, the agitator should move back a little in the blind, blinking his eyes and perhaps twitching his head backwards, trying to show the animal that he is impressed and flinching away. This will encourage the dog, attract him, and bring him nearer, and then he receives his bite. Above all, even though the agitator often must interact with the dog in the blind and encourage him, it is important that this influence be minimal. The agitator must not actively agitate and stimulate the dog in the blind. This will lead to an animal that is dependent upon a great deal of stimulation from the helper to maintain his barking and his energy in the blind. In order to create an active driving bark, we must wait for the dog to initiate the interaction. He must spontaneously express power, giving the agitator reason to react to him and be impressed. In the hold and bark, we desire a number of behaviors in addition to intense energy, a clear eye, and a good expression. The dog should sit close to the man and centered. He should drive, making eye contact with the agitator and pushing at him powerfully in the attempt to make him move. There should be no anticipatory movements at the sleeve, no movements expressing the intention to bite. Even if, in the beginning, these do not lead to actual biting, we must not reward them. If we reward an intention, a thing the dog has in mind even though he has not yet done it, we can be sure that he will soon give it a try. The dog must exhibit a good, powerful, steady bark. However, with most dogs, we cannot get all of this at once. The helper must uncouple the different behaviors we desire and work on them to some extent separately. The first goal is the barking itself, the dog's voice. In the initial few exercises, if we insist that the dog come close and center himself and all of the rest of it, we may wind up waiting so long for this that the animal's energy and spirit will crash before we see the picture we want. Or, on the other hand, if he is a highly driven dog who frustrates easily, he may fall very quickly into hectic behavior. Therefore, the first objective is to secure a good bark or two, even if the dog is a little unsteady and perhaps too far away.